Oh, yeah, Route 66. Oh, nice long sight lines in this initial area. Good for snipers to just, fire away. Gorgeous, just beautiful. Gorgeous.
Ready for battle.
Gorgeous.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So we got a pretty standard lineup here. Ryan, Soldier, Genji, Ana, Zarya, Baptiste. Taking the high ground here. Perfect place to put down a lamp and just fire away. Genji to secure kills. On the other side, we have
One.
a ball.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Going with the dive composition here. Looking to just cause chaos on the high ground. Monkey going in. Tries to play a little safe. Pushes blue team off the high ground right away. Now it's going to be really hard for the blue team. The high ground members have to figure their way around. This monkey is just going to drive them wild. The ball takes care of business elsewhere. Although, blue team did lose a DPS. Currently coming back. Will's just kind of doing their thing. Red team starts their push in. Blue can only do so much. Ryan's probably going to fall here. Yep. Lucio coming in. Red team starts to set up for to finish off the choke. Oh, nice 2 picks. Nice pick there on the blue team. Red team pushing ahead. They pretty much have this one in the bag unless over there. Unless blue team can somehow all push in at the same time. So just doing his best to work down the other DPS. Although he has to catch up to his team if they want to touch this point. Red team making a valiant effort trying to keep this card contested. Blue team manages to restabilize. They get a lot of essential picks. Guard is huge right now. Huge. Eating shots from the ball like it's nothing. But overconfidence is
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
a killer of cats. Is that what the saying is? Anyways. Blue team's still trying to do their thing. See if they can waste precious time holding them back, but if they get picked here, which very much could happen. Ryan's only doing so hot. He can only do so much. Shields down. Can he round the corner? Does not stay safe. Rest of his team starts to dive in. It's really, really hard for blue team to hold their ground once the main tag falls. A nice little duel. Manages to stay alive somehow. Gets deleted. Never mind. Red is doing a really good job contesting the card right now. You know, they have a solid diving front line, which is causing a lot of pressure for the other team. Our team only has a Genji to contest the other DPS that are constantly flanking, you know, taking high ground, firing away. Although the Nano Blade might change everything. Red team lost 2. Looks like they can still stabilize though. Blue manages to take it back. Monkey only do so much here.
Get into position.
Really relying on, you know, the two dive tanks to create space for the team. And that space has to be created, and the other team distracted from where they can get that space. Causing some monkey business here. Pretty good. Mine's on the card doing a lot for red team on their attack, forcing the blue team off.
The payload has
Blue decided to fall back. Didn't want to contest the cart. People are so close.
Get into position.
Genji gets picked in the back. Red team pushes in. Oh, Monkey causing chaos. Monkey causing lots of chaos. Trying to do as much as he could. You know, making so much space for the cart to move. And I think he succeeded. Ryan was counter ulted very, very early. Bob slept, but the other team is still causing chaos for the team. You know, Red has pretty. Both teams have pretty close respawns at this point, although Blue is a little closer. They are able to continue pushing it. Genji's in the back, but he's gonna back off. Although he's playing Genji, it still is very hard to play against two snipers. Grab on the point. Multiple ults coming out. Still pretty even, although Red has lost way too many members. They're gonna fall back a little bit here. We're set for another push onto the point. Mines are a little, oh, I wouldn't say wasted, but Blue's backline fell very, very fast to that soldier ult, which is really probably the perfect tool you can have against this sort of comp, since it's only Winston that really has a shield. Lots of open space for the soldier to just fire away as well. Big pull here. Let's see what they can do with it. Nothing. Okay. No, push him back a little bit. They're all firing at this monkey here. Monkey trying to stay safe. Fifty's firing away. Fix anywhere else. Bob's in the back line, way in the back. Red team's capitalizing on this Bob. Oh, we got a nano blade going. Wasn't really able to find anything, but that's okay. He caused enough chaos for red team to start getting picked off. However, blue team managed to hold it. Blue team managed to hold it. Red team going for another push. Monkey in. Getting pocketed. Monkey's out. First pick on the enemy's main tank here. The defending guard speed unit. Blue is gonna have to struggle a little bit. They're still holding the card, but Azar is gonna belt instantly. Soldier always coming in. However, the other team has already figured out how to counter this play style a little bit.
10 seconds remaining.
This could be huge. Oh, they got lifted. Yes. That's C9.
Score 0-3. Switching sides.
I think will all be very, very powerful for. Very powerful. America. Apple pie. World famous roll kill burger. Look at those grill lines. Wait, all those tire marks? You use fresh tires every day to make our patties grilled to perfection. talk about the mark built to perfection, you know. Fruit is just about the looks, you know. Looks are very, very important, you know. Lends to the taste a little bit.
Ready for battle.
Of course, it's still gotta be edible though. God, how I love America.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Red opting to
It is
go
not my
for a double
preference
sniper
to see to
setup
matters personally,
with
but I will see
Rissa
them
Sig.
done.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Blue comes in, gets booped away. Although they are ready to dive into this bunker comp. It can't work out if bunker falls apart. Doesn't look like it's gonna fall apart just yet. Nobody got picked. Blue, oh, huge boop. Huge boop on the other team. But slowly starting to fall apart a little bit. They lost their main tank and one of the DPS. Don't need a Sig to cover him, but the Sig is not on the high ground. This monkey is free to do whatever he wants. Push him off the high ground. They do a very, very good job staggering their attacks here, although maybe they attack together. Kind of hard that the monkey does have to heal a little bit. Gets his ult already. That's a very, very fast ult. Here comes the Genji ult. Monkey comes back from the solo excursion. Although red team, that did give red team a little bit of time to stabilize here. Red team gets some crucial picks on main tank and a healer. And red team has done it. Ow. Wow. Wow, what a play. Wow. Wow. Paul gets a 2K. And secures it for his team. That gets a clap for me. Yeah. Good stuff, man. Good stuff.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Riz, most of red got the close spawn. However, Ball was able to get another pick off on the Hanzo. Blue team getting zapped. No, then Discord's doing a lot for their team. Really enabling this team to just go in and get picks very, very quick. Really, both teams playing dive into the enemy team's bunker. Classic matchup in this 2-2-2 meta of ours. Gets lifted. The Sig is very low. However, no one was pushing cart. RIP. Precious time.
This will restore you.
While scouting a little bit, seeing if he can do anything. Tries to go for off position. Hanzo starts off the fight with a dragon to go in, pushing people off the high ground. Reaper doing a lot of work on the other enemy team here. Fight is still pretty even. Although red does have more point presence, actually get some crucial picks and secure the defense for themselves.
The dragon awake.
here first, folks. Roadhog overextended a bit. They're not gonna let him get the res off. But pretty funny. They both didn't see each other. All kind of doing his thing. And they managed to probably take it back. All for time. Oh, it comes a little late, but that's okay. Because now he will die.
Hold up now.
Now Reaper has to do a lot of work here. A lot of good, really good target prioritization due to how the other team works. In a brawl. Ryan gets a big slam. Easy cleanup. Nothing to it, but to do it.
My ultimate is charging.
2 minutes 33, you know, we're gonna see some ults probably coming out from the next fight. Hanzo has his, you know, dragon, create some space for the defense, while we have a nano visor possibly coming up, depending on how many heals the Ano manages to get off.
Get back in there.
Step right up.
Blue team looking really good right here, so far. Got a couple picks. Gets a little progress. Monkey on the back line. Pops his ult. Starts making that space. Red is falling a little bit though. Let's see if Blue can swing it with, oh, the Dragon Blade. Yeah, Nano Blade to seal the deal, and here comes Hog. No. We got a game here, folks.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
In and run. Boom! Bullseye.
Ready for battle.
The team, you know, slowly taking your time to make the picks.
Attackers in.
Going with a counter dive on defense. Now that's a little bit of an interesting pick, but I like this comp. All the tanks are fairly self-sufficient. Aura can fade in and out of fights, so it could be interesting hold. See how they do with this kind of comp. Other team is also kind of running Aura dive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
It'd be very interesting to see because attackers do have a lot of hit scan for that Pharah, so they can actually fare pretty well. Depends on how well they can protect the Ana against the divers. We got our first frags.
30 seconds remaining.
Very spread out fights here. Not looking good for the attacking team though. Our team has a full fighting force, whereas Red should have a full fighting force as long as they don't get picked.
10 seconds.
First coming in. Couple of little duels on the point.
Overtime.
I get a pick on defending Winston. They're not gonna have any shield now. Not like shield's important anyway, right?
Get into position.
I think Red's doing a pretty good job of cleaning up, playing pretty safe against the other team, but also, you know, good surprise attacks from the opposing team. Funky gets exposed and deleted. The blue team's gonna have to regroup here, unless the mines will save the day again. Farah comes in. Oh, what? What a C9. That is a really unfortunate C9.
3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
I think it was better than this. There it is, folks. There it is.
Ready for battle.
This will heal you.
Not sure.
Attackers incoming
Omnix
in
Welcome.
30 seconds.
Swiftly.
Blue team's also going with a sort of divey comp here. You know? Dive making a comeback, which is always fun to watch in a meta.
4, 3, 2.
Red team doing a more
Attackers incoming.
stable, you know, Ryan Zarya type of thing.
The payload.
Red team is gonna get dived. See how it plays out. Reaper goes down early. That's really good for the blue team. Blue can now execute their plan without a Reaper to stop the tanks from doing their thing. Still fighting, just like standard fight here. Reaper comes back. And Red holds it. Now, Blue's win condition here is that they really have to build a Dragon Blade as fast as possible. They have a minute and a half left, which is pretty close. Not like they have to push it far, but that's still 1 or 2 fights here. And they really only have 2 fights to... They can really only lose 1 fight.
Get into position.
Another thing about this is that Red team is building up their ultimates much faster than the Blue team. Red is doing way more damage having won these fights. So they're going to have an ult coming into this next one here.
60 seconds remaining.
Time to raise my APM.
Gets a choice slam on one of the heroes here, and the both heroes. Oh, that is unfortunate for the blue team. Blue is gonna have to do some work here, try to
30 seconds.
bully the Rhine into oblivion, but DP can only do so much, you know. It's just a girl in the Overwatch world. All right, so that's 2 make tanks down. Bob is just kind of holding it by himself. This is not looking for the red team here, actually. Not looking good.
You look tired.
10 seconds remaining.
That reduced health lifesteal really hurts, doesn't it? Blue team setting up to stop the red team from contesting.
Overtime.
Red team's keeping with the same comp. Ult star coming out. There's the Nano Blade. Team Ball and Nano Blade both doing work. Big. Not big. No kills from that one. Looks like blue is able to hold it unless they can do a lot. Oh. Be tight. Let's see if soldier can touch. Soldier touches,
Destination.
but can only do so much. You have 6 blue team members against 1 red team person. They can only do so much against this onslaught of damage incoming. Although he gets a really huge slam, that is a massive slam. That might be the one to change the fights. The other team can capitalize it. No, they couldn't. There was no DPS on that Ryan slam. They couldn't capitalize on it.
Play of the game.
Good looking slam.
Double, triple kill.
Oh. Wow.